What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today I have a little bit of advice from the King 68 the Great. If you don't know who this guy is, man, check out his channel. I rock with this guy, man, and he's giving some really good advice. And you know, somebody who has game, somebody who's been out there. If you follow his channel, you'll know what I'm talking about. But yeah, you know, when you've been around the block, you can get some really good advice from a lot of people, man. So let's check out what he has to say, and we will discuss.
Free game. If you hit me up and you ask me a question like, how do you know if they like you? They don't like you. I'm gonna be real with you, bro. Women, especially in 2024, they make it so clear when they like you. There's no second guessing. There's no, why is she playing hard to get? Nah, bro. She don't like you, bro. And that's the harsh truth. A woman that likes you will make it clear that they like you, and it wouldn't be something that you have to question.
I mean, that's the end of the video. Short clip, but he said so much in so few words. And that's what I'm trying to tell you guys out here, man. A lot of men think too much about what they need to do, what should they do when it comes to trying to find a woman, right? It's not complicated at all. It's really, really simple, guys. And you can break it all down to what he just said. If a woman is into you, you're going to know it. They're going to find a way to make that known, okay? Something. If a woman stares at you too long, usually the first reaction is usually the correct one, okay? If you see a woman and she's doing a double take, or every time you turn around and you see her, you look at her, she's looking back at you, and then she kind of turns her attention away from you, like, oh, you caught me type of thing. Guys, 9 times out of 10, you got a chance with that, okay? And some women go above and beyond that, okay? Like I said, when I was a kid, when I was coming up, man, a lot of these girls were bold, right? A lot of them were straight choosing. A lot of them do it now. If they see something they really want, you don't have to do a thing, right? You can play the wall. I used to play the wall. I was that shy kid. I played the wall, went to the parties, did the thing, and they just naturally came to me because I was a guy who wasn't going to holler at the girl unless I absolutely knew for a fact that this chick was going to holler back. I was not one for trying to be embarrassed or being clowned in front of my friends or just period. And that's just the way I was rolling. And luckily, you know, I didn't have to really work that hard. And that's how you know. It's really quite easy to figure this stuff out, guys. If a girl is giving you a hard time, if she's really giving you a hard time, guys, she's not the one, okay? She's not. You just might as well just walk past her, period, all right? The real key to all of this, in my opinion, is you need to find a woman who is completely head over heels into you, like straight up. All right. And you'll know when you have that. You'll know when you have that. If she jumps when you asked her to do something, if she's very attentive towards you, if she's always around, always wants to be around, and she's, you know, wanting your time. I mean, these are easy things that you can just read and you can just find for yourself. And that's how you know. That's it. You know, don't ask, oh, what do I got to do? What should I do? What do you think she likes? You know, those type of things, guys. You know what I mean? It's just not going to work. It's not going to work. Or it may work for a short time and she's going to bleed you dry and then she's going to just leave you. Okay. I'm telling you, you guys know the chick who leaves the text messages on red, okay, who doesn't answer your texts back, okay, or if she does, it comes back, you know, an hour, 2 hours later, all right, things of that, basically not putting you first. If a chick is into you, trust me, you're going to get that text back, okay, you're going to even get texts, you know, before you go to bed or when you wake up, texts you weren't even expecting. You know, I used to get text messages, good morning, my love, or good night, I just wanted to call and tell you good night, you know, things like that. You just got to look for the signs. They're very simple. Okay. If I'm ever texting somebody and if I text her 4 times and out of those 4 times, I'm sitting there in the red for past, you know, 30 minutes on every text, there you go right there. Because there could be instances where, oh, okay, she was in the shower, she was, you know what I mean? You give grace, you leave room for that, of course, you know, but That's why I said 4 times, because there's no way you're going to get left on red 4 times for over a half hour each one of those times, guys. Okay. And if they can't pass that test, it's a wrap. I mean, you might as well just say, go ahead and just move on. All right. That's just what it is. So if you ever question yourself and you're ever wondering if this girl likes you or not, you really shouldn't have to question it. And he just gave you that game right there. Free game. But you'd be surprised of how many men don't even know this. Okay. They don't. It's really crazy that that's what that is. But also you have to look at it. Let me rephrase that. I have to look at it through the lens of somebody who wasn't an average guy, as a young man. Okay. As a teenager growing into a young man, because we get caught up in how we had things or how we were, how we perceive things in life. Like this guy here, 6'8", the great dude is 6'8". Okay. Dude, if you go to his channel, I mean, these chicks are just walking up to him like he's not doing anything. All right. It's a cheat code. Right. So we have to be careful when you're dealing with guys like that. And when these guys are telling other average men these type of things, they have to be careful in the same sense that we're giving you guys, a broad perspective, not just one of a guy who's 6'8" and didn't really have to ask or fight for anything, when it comes to women. Okay. I'm 6'1", and it took me years to figure out, that was a thing in the female community. Like, height is a big thing with women. Right. So these type of things, a lot of average men, they're like, what are you guys talking about? You didn't have to do this, or you didn't have to go through that, or you weren't rejected, and all of these type of things. Well, I can tell you one thing that's universal. If the girl doesn't like you, you're gonna know it. If you have in your heart of hearts, you guys already know that answer. Okay. Most of us, when those type of things occur, we already know the answers. Right. We're looking for somebody else to ask, and hopefully they change that answer so we could give ourselves some sort of extra hope, that could change. But it's not going to change, guys. And law of averages is not going to. So just take that advice, man. Find you somebody who is into you, like wholeheartedly. Right. And then you have a winner. That's it for this video, guys. I want to thank everybody for watching. If you have not subscribed, please consider doing so. And don't forget to hit that like button as well. We are growing the community, guys. To everybody who is subscribed, I want to tell you I love you dearly, and I will see you guys in the next video.